Exactly did the moons just disappear? Shouldn't it be a little...
The world is a vast and ancient place.
Miss Nicole explained that the moon goddess...
Am I missing something then? 'Cause the stories say that the moon... Huh, you're right!
Why do their birthplaces differ? What's the difference?
Also, remember what Sandrone said? Her scans detected 4 moons.
Technically, the result of the scan means that 4 moon marrows... In other words, this piece of information alone...
Yep. We have no way of staying up to date on whether she's dead or alive. But at least she's trying her best to get back to us. Yeah. She's a tough cookie. And a sore loser. As much as it pains me to say it, we've got no chance of beating Dottore. That maniac is going to devour everything in his path until... I'll be frank. Our only hope of defeating this false god is with a... And I know that even she was no match for him when he attacked, but... I don't have a better solution.
We're not giving up on saving her, whether she can defeat Dottore or not.
Right. Don't worry, Miss Sandrone.
No one's trying to argue that we can...
So... she's more than just a moon goddess to you guys.
Absolutely.
Duh! She's part of the gang! Yes, I know. You don't need to labor the point. I knew that the moment I... Anyway, as for how we get Columbina back, I'd probably get there if... Computing power? You mean, you need more energy? No, the issue isn't energy, it's processing power. There's so much data.
That's a tricky problem.
René de Petrichor of the Nazissenkreuz. However, that won't work for me. His methodology was back... Ugh, this is so annoying. What do we do then? You don't get it. And I need accurate results.
Either way, we've done what we can.
Hat guy? Is he hinting?
Let's go somewhere. You know that Dory went back to Sumeru, right?
Yeah. She mentioned she was...
Things aren't looking good for Notcry. She's gone to spread the word so that from what I know of Dottore, there are 2 possible reasons why he hasn't made a move yet. One is that he's still working through some kinks in his new powers. The other is, he wants to see how we're going to react. He'll easily devour everything eventually. So the first false god he made was me. Now it's his turn. Even though my record... He once told me that becoming a god, he's always wanted to... In the desert of Sumeru, there is a chessboard built by King Deshret, also known as Al-Ahmar. I don't know if it was a real game, but creating games and setting... Now he has the Trilunar Authority. Either way, Dory will inform Lesser... The 7 will have some recourse available. If nothing else... So on the bright side...
That's good to know. But I'm not ready to give up on Notcry yet.
There's a word for people who refuse...
Maybe it sounds greedy to you. And probably naive. Battles are fleeting. But the will to fight is a long-term commitment.
Why do you always feel the need to do the right thing? No one... I mean, who's gonna criticize...
Don't take this the wrong way, but...
Not necessarily.
You look kind of...
If your arch-nemesis was...
That's... Still, you're calmer than I expected.
Obviously, I have to admit that my past... In as much as I want my vengeance... Too bad it never taught me any...
So...
I'll get to that.
Just like Paimon said...
How much do you trust her? This is a serious question.
Although she's with the Fatui, I see no reason not to trust her.
If you say so. In that case, it can be solved. But it will...
How much? If I can afford it, I'll cover it.
Sometimes your heroism really... Come on. Let's go talk to her.
Miss Androne, Traveler. Hey there.
Paimon's here too! She was just helping them sort through their things. That was fast. The call only...
Well, you said it was urgent.
Albedo, I have some alchemy questions for...
I see. If I might ask...
I needed to predict the future of the entire world. But...
I see. I'll have a look.
About that, It's been sorted.
Oh, with the Traveler's help?
Actually, you're not wrong. She found the person with the solution.
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah, it was him.
Wow! Go Hat Guy! Seems like all that time.
But where is he? Wasn't he the one who asked Albedo and I to come here?
Come with me.
Hat Guy? What's happened to him?
Hat Guy! Can you hear? No response.
Hat Guy mentioned that he was a puppet. It seems that his functions are currently shut down. I presume this has something to do with the solution.
That's right. He and the Traveler came to see me. Wait, what? You?
Would you calm down? Why do you always...
Excuse me? How would you know? You...
Oh, please. It doesn't take that...
Where does a mere student get that kind of confidence?
I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia admission.
Huh? Are you serious?
See? This is why I can't be bothered to explain myself.
Okay, fine. I'll hear you out.
This world itself is constantly processing all kinds of information. If it's the...
Easier said than done. Only Irminsul can handle that kind of... Wait. Is that what you're suggesting? But surely we can't just...
You should be able to tell that I'm not...
Yeah, I noticed. The technology, though, seems pretty ancient.
Conrian, to be precise. I'm what they would have called a puppets need an energy source and processing power. The art...
You.
The Traveler and I have talked it over. She's willing to vouch for you. So, I'll allow you to borrow my core for your calculation. It was built using wood from a silver white tree.
Conrian technology and Irminsul wood. Who in the... Are you sure about this? A puppet without its...
I can put two and two together.
I won't lie to you. This has never...
Doesn't matter.
Did you two actually talk this...
Yes, we discussed it. The bottom line is, let's give it a shot, shall we?
Honestly, I have no clue where this kid even came from. But for whatever... I'm very close to finishing my calculations now, and the core is currently in use. So I'm sorry. This is what the core looks like.
A silver white branch. It's certain...
Is Hat Guy gonna be okay?
He's not gonna die, right?
In theory, he should be fine. Beyond that, all I can say is that I'll try my best to avoid risk.
I think I know why you called us here now. So
Correct. He said that the...
he will have our undivided...
Aww.
On a more positive note, things are progressing steadily.
The worst case scenario with the core removal is either a system reset or a total loss of function. A core is completely different from a heart. It's like another vital organ entirely. But in the end, it turns out the core was... Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? I have already experienced both a past life and a next life. Part of me wonders whether I'm only capable...
Sandrone will succeed, won't she?
She will. We all have to...
That's right. And I'll
Call me Sonnet. You... Oh, goodness. You reckon...
Columbina. Columbina hyposelenia.
Hyposelenia? What a love it was. Friends? You mean...
Huh?
Oh, sorry. You must be exhausted.
Do you mean the other two moon goddesses?
Wow, You sure know a lot. Oh, yeah, it's all right. You could say we were too prepared. When did you get here? How long has it been?
I can't say for sure, but it feels like it's been forever.
I see. Are you feeling all right? You look a little unwell.
I can hold out a while longer.
We don't have far to go. The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead. Don't worry, they're both really nice. I'll introduce you. Sisters! I'm back! And look who I've brought with me. It's our lovely little sister.
The pleasure is all mine.
Allow me to introduce you to Columbina Hyposelenia. This is Arya, the goddess of the eternal moon. And this is Canon, goddess of the frost moon. Canon, don't you think Hyposelenia's power is similar to yours?
Hello, Columbina.
It's fine.
You seem shy. Don't worry, Columbina Hyposelenia. No one could.
Could you tell me where here? Please. I must know.
My dears, this is where Tevat's original ruler, the Dragon King Nibelung, imprisoned the moon goddesses.
What?
You're scaring her.
No, I'm fine. Please.
Nibelung, our original master, created us in the distant past to maintain Tevat.
But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond, to explore worlds
Day and night, we fulfilled our duty in the heavens.
The great ruler of the firmament.
The heavenly principles.
Is that what later generations call them? I see. But we coexisted in peace.
Slowly, however, we came to realize that our guest...
And you didn't stop it?
No. There was an order to the rules they set up that Nibelung... We wanted to know if this order would bode... All right. Canon and I wanted to...
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward... They would even cast down celestial nails as manifestations of their power.
Only this was...
Right. Their rules brought order, but the price people paid... I did everything in my power to help the punished escape catastrophe.
The ancestors of the Frost Moon Scions were some of the ones you helped.
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures, the dragon...
And so began the War of
So, that's the name the world gave...
Well, who won in the end?
As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won, although it came at a great cost. And the world's original master, the Dragon King
And what of the moons? Are there still...
You can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know we are but remnants of a
Only the Frost Moon remains. But it has been cast beyond the eternal and iridescent moons were both shattered during...
So death finally came for us in the end.
Sonnet.
But... you're still...
A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina.
She's right. That's why I began to disappear. Because
Our souls may endure within this lunar palace, but... if our moons are destroyed...
Then we shall disappear the moment we depart from it.
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize to us, dear sister. If anything, we owe the world an apology. If only we'd decided to act sooner.
All the more reason. Instead, we should focus our efforts.
Sorry?
Don't you see, Columbina, your story is not yet over. Is that not why you are here?
It's done. Initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolation. And identify nodes of potential change. Secondary process? Scan for moons. Still 4. The number of moon marrows hasn't... Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding about the moons all along? Variables. Variables in the world. I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Are there any variables there? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to a moon? But that's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moons alone be... Wait! Wait! I've got it! I've got it! If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. No one ever said that a moon marrow equals a living moon. We just made that assumption ourselves. Initiate secondary process. Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter. Moon marrow. I don't care. Why? It says 3 moons still exist in Teyvat, even after excluding the moon marrows. But we know for a fact that 2 of them are dead. Redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. No, scrap that. Narrow it down to moons that have lunar authority and remain alive. Why? Why is it still 3? What is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes?
So, you think that the moon's reflection might be where Nibelung imprisoned the 3 moon sisters?
Yes, it would explain a lot, such as why that space would respond to a moon goddess's power. It would also explain why Miss Columbina has been unable to leave, and why time flows in reverse.
In the messages she sent, Columbina promised us she'd find a way to return, but we have no way of knowing how.
The fact that she still has yet to reappear in this world indicates that returning from that place is no easy feat. We cannot afford to simply wait for her.
So you're saying, if she could return by her...
Yes, she certainly wouldn't leave. I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Luanatar might be an anchor. This could also explain why Luanatar is always by the traveler's side.
Sounds like a plausible theory. If that's the case, there must be some criteria we need to fulfill to allow Columbina to return to the The question is, what?
Hello? Listen up! This is extremely important! Not only is Columbina alive, but she... I'm still unclear on the details, but she's done something truly inconceivable in the past. And the...
Truly amazing. Oh.
I'm sure we all feel the same. And I'm sure Columbina is ready to get back here and fight by our side.
I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way of coordinating...
How can the dead moon still live? And Luanatar...
It's hard to believe that's what will happen in the distant future.
Our authority is linked to the most fundamental rules of Teyvat. I suppose it's no wonder...
I didn't realize that when you said friends, you meant people who live down in Teyvat. That's so lovely. I always wanted to go down there and have some fun.
Have you ever tried leaving this prison?
Of course. between us. We've tried everything. But no matter where we go, this space will eventually bring us back here.
It's like the center of a whirlpool. Everything ultimately converges here.
In that case, have you tried using any of those pathways that connect this space to the real world?
Sorry?
They're passages through which you can make small-scale changes to reality by using Or am I the only one who can use those passages? Because part of
Kuvaki. What is that?
You don't know? It's a unique kind of elemental energy.
Oh. Well, it's true that the moons first rose, but there is no difference in the elemental energy between them.
What?
Could you show us some of this Kuvaki?
Okay.
Isn't that just your power?
What? But it's everywhere in Notcry. In the air, in the land.
How curious. This Kuvaki certainly did not—
Let alone influence living creatures. So, how
This is so strange. Why would the—
Columbina, you're looking for—
Yes. If I am to help my friends, I will need trilunar authority on par with that of—
You mean...
This sounds extreme. The three moons' powers are not mutually compatible. Concentrating them into—
I know.
But even so, let's say we successfully transfer our authority to— Nibelung constructed this realm specifically to prevent us from No moon goddess can leave this place.
What if I don't leave alive?
Where do we even start? How are we supposed to figure...
Columbina?
If she really got to the beginning of time in there, how do you think she'd leave us a mess? You don't think she'd write it down on a stone tab?
Seems unlike. Columbina may not talk a lot, but she thinks deeply.
Let's review what we know. This is the Columbina who fought alongside. She knows our personalities. So, if she wanted to tell us some— Oh. Traveler, you once said that those golden ripples also— What if Columbina left Luanatar here, not just as— If she is part of Columbina, and Columbina knows that I can—
Oh yeah! Like when you peeked into Rarer's past through his heart!
Nefer, wait! If you're right about this, and you can really see past events through Luanatar—
Oh, I know. Looking at Rerir's past in Conria was already enough of a— It'll surely blind me. But it's our only chance.
Boss.
We spoke about this once, a long time ago. Do you remember what I said?
But...
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you. This day's come a lot earlier than either of us expected. I need to know you'll honor our agreement.
Yes.
Are you sure you don't want some time to think?
What is there to think through? I should have gone blind after our battle with Rerir.
Then at least let me take some— And if you really do lose your sight—
Oh, please, anything but that. I was actually ready to go through with this. Are you trying to scare me into backing out?
As if I could ever scare you.
All right, enough chit-chat.
All done.
Good. Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
Between the Trilunar Authority, I think I might know how to get back. Time to go talk it over with...
I hope it's not... Come on.
It seems you have reached... I'm all ears.
Have you figured it out? Tell us.
I intend to die here, in this moment. And then be reborn.
What? What are you saying? And how will you inform these future friends of your plans? You can't exactly leave oracles. Nothing can escape this place. And even if you found a way, what if they never find the message you left for them? You'll...
No.
That come again?
They will find my message.
I'm not following. How exactly will you...
It's quite simple, really. First, I will leave my soul here.
I see it.
Your soul? You mean... you're a divinity?
Yes. I once left a portion of my soul in the future. One so small that this prison barely noticed anything. In this very moment, she can resonate when the time comes. I believe that she can serve as an anchor to pull my soul.
Just as gravity connects the world.
Exactly. In the future, where I came from. In a similar way, I can feel a connection to the soul fragment.
But how do you just leave your soul here? Is that even...
On my way here, I met an ordinary mortal who entered. Her body is long gone, but her soul... And before that, I encountered an old enemy whose entire soul survives here intact, while the power that once corrupted his body has faded away.
So, perhaps this space is specifically designed to imprison divinity and authority, but not...
Still, even if your body can escape, would it not just be a lifeless husk without the soul inside? Wait, is that what you meant when you said you wouldn't...
Yes. I shall turn my body into moonlight. That power shall protect the land and quietly blend into it, awaiting my soul's return in the future. However, I cannot do this on my strength alone. I would need your help to do this.
Oh, dear sister. You need not be so formal. As I said before, we are but remnants of you, on the other hand, were born alone in that distant future, and you have walked alone. Don't forget, we are your sisters, your family.
Arya's right. Actually, I've always wanted a little sister. Can you... Now, I finally get to be the big...
Canon?
I'm sorry. I know this is a bold request. The Frost Moon is rightfully yours.
Oh, no, please. I was just... thinking. You cannot imagine how happy I am to hear of the future for the three of us, whose purpose in life was to maintain the... If your plan can save them, and save... Besides, the three of us have been together since the day we were born. I could never abandon them to live on alone without them.
Canon...
Still, I do have one.
Certainly.
Why do you cover your eyes?
Yeah, I was curious about that too. But it seemed personal, so I didn't want to intrude.
I wish to hide my feelings. Seal my heart.
I see. Perhaps that decision saved you from ever having to see the false sky again. Promise me this, Columbina. When you return to... I'm sure that you know this already, but that is your true home. Give me your hand, Columbina. Aria, Sonnet.
Okay.
All right.
We once were the song sung for eternity, but now it is you who must continue to sing.
We once were the tides in the great river of time, but now
we were the messengers of madness and inspiration.
We are souls awaiting the sun. Yes. We have transferred from this moment on. She is the Tri-Lune Goddess, the one and only moon goddess of this world.
Thank you. Thank you, my sisters.
Now go, and do what you believe is right.
Be aware that we cannot grant you the power of the three moons beyond these prison walls.
I understand.
Sisters, oh, my body. It feels...
Now that we have given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells. This...
It's okay, Sonnet. The end must come for every god, just...
We have one final request. Could you use the three moons' power to send us back now that we have lost our powers? It's just...
Of course. Gladly. Sonnet. Don't... I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss. Not to be afraid. Don't forget. I'm so glad to have a big sister.
I'm okay.
It looks like this is goodbye, sisters.
Goodbye, Columbina.
Take care of this world in our stead.
I will. And now, it's time for me to bid farewell to... May it become the moonlight that keeps... So this is why Notcry was not always home to Kuvaki. It only appeared after I poured my body out upon this land. And only this land. Kuvaki responds to me because... And the golden energy I've encountered on my way here was, in fact, that very soul. O power Tri-Lune, eternal moonlight. I, Columbina Hyposelenia, lay aside my body. Let it be cast into the dark night to illuminate the future. May it be a companion to all who dwell beneath the moon. Until the time comes for me to return home.